someone I'm not really into? Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit.
I'm a couple minutes late. Up today. All right, back in the car. Hair is feeling good. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit of a trim. Isn't my sister's salon so cute? She's going through a big expansion right now. We just made a little date to do some vintage shopping, to find some cool decor for the new space. And I'm so excited. So we'll probably bring you along on that journey. And if you're needing a haircut in Seattle, I will drop her salon deets in the description box because she is legit the best. Several of my friends go to get their haircut with my sister because she's so good and the hair feels great. So I'm thinking, why don't we just take a minute and go off to Lander Street Vintage? I don't have anything I'm just like racing home to go do. I definitely have some things I can do, but let's check it out. I'm hoping we can find some cool stuff. I have this $100 gift card, so I thought, why don't we just go shopping and see if we can find some cool stuff for the house? You know, I'm in the throes of a redesign on lots of different spaces. I was starting to drive all the way to Lander Street Vintage when I realized we were going to stop by Fremont Vintage Mall, and I just totally won the lottery and got a parking spot. So let's go check it out. There's a vintage Letterman sweater from my college right there, you guys. It is $150. A lot of my price range, but so fun.
But they hide all the monsters, and you kept holding my hand as you reached for water. On the hills by the lake, you were chasing your dream, and I gave you a rose that you kept on seeing, kept on seeing.
There's a lot of different vendors here, and this vendor has some really cool pieces. Look at this darling little side table with the brass top. I don't really have a place for it, but it's got some really cool carvings. And I would love to take this darling little chartreuse 50s lamp home. It's just a little bit more than I want to spend though, but so cute. I'm definitely on the hunt for ornate gold frames, and I've found a lot so far, small ones. I'm trying to build out a whole collection. There's so many to see here. Look at all these. Well, that was successful. I found some beautiful frames. I've been trying to find some more small ones for a different like gallery wall thing that I want to do, possibly in the dining room. I've been collecting vintage ornate frames for a while. I have some in various levels of repair. Need to do some work on some. I think that'll be a whole video of just creating that. Honestly, most of the ones that I got were from this one booth, number 3, that had a 50% off like moving sale. So I got a ton of them that I thought were way overpriced for half off. So that made them more of a price that I think was appropriate. And then I found another one hanging on the wall in a different vendor's booth that I just fell in love with. And it was a bit expensive, I thought, for what it was. It was $65. Honestly, it's so pretty. It's a really nice size, and I think it'll be perfect. I'm trying to decide if I still have energy to go to Lander Street because, as I mentioned, it is one of the biggest vintage malls in Seattle, and it kind of deserves its own day. I went to put the bag of picture frames in the back seat of my car, and when I opened the door, you guys, I've never seen this. I've definitely seen them do this on the outside of my car, but there was a tiny spider that had spun a full web inside of my car. I did not leave any windows open. I do not know how that little guy got in, but he was very busy, and so had to get rid of him before we got going. At least it was a tiny guy. If it was like a big guy, I would have lost my mind. And if you've seen this video, you would know that. I hate them. I hate them. Oh no. I think I left my debit card at the hair salon. I forgot, because when I went to pay at the vintage shop, no debit card. What did I do with that thing? Okay, I guess we're turning around. Maybe we won't go to Lander Street. After a little bit of trial and error, I feel like I have finally gotten a handle on how this car mount works. I had it like really loose on one of the joints, so that's why it was like bouncing everywhere, but I feel like I finally got it figured out. So hooray. And since we are going to be filming more trips like this, we're ready to rock and roll. I raced back to my sister's hair salon, grabbed my left behind debit card. They were all kind of giggling and, you know, sad that I had to drive all the way back, but I was still in the neighborhood, so it didn't matter. I have a $100 gift card to Lander Street Vintage. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna get. The sun has really come out now. It's 2:30, just about. And the high today is 76, it's 72, so I feel like it's just like perfect weather right now. That's one thing we love about Seattle weather, is it's honestly a lot more mild than people think. I know TV and movies would have you believe that it rains like a billion days a year here. It actually rains more days and more inches per year in New York. Say hi to Sully. Gotta have my Disney in the car. It's not that bad. And when it does rain here, it's more of a sprinkle. Now, it does do that for months in the winter. Not gonna lie about that for sure. But it's not like the torrential downpour rain all day, every day, like people think it is for the whole year. It's not like that at all, actually. I'm more annoyed by rain in other cities, honestly, because mostly here it's like a drizzle, which is like a good coat with a hood is gonna get you by. When I go to other cities like New York, Chicago, Austin, anywhere, honestly, if it rains, it just like frickin' dumps, and I hate that. 5 minutes from the store and I'm getting excited. I'm down here by the sports stadiums for the Mariners and Seahawks. I'm driving right past the hot dog stand we typically go to. They're all out here clearing garbage, no game right now. Too funny though. I'm not sure how I got stuck in all this with a bunch of semi-trucks, but we're doing what we can to get out of here.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind, like a candle I just burn away. All we really have is time. All we really have is time. I don't wanna waste.
There's some fantastic postmodern furniture here. Look at these two giant armchairs. Looks like a fiberglass base. And then look at these up here. I think there's actually 4 of these. They're pretty intense. It looks like they need some support, maybe reupholster wise, but oh, they're so cool. Little tulip chair there. So cute little set. Do you see what I mean when I said this place could be a little overwhelming? It just keeps going and going and going. And we're only on the main floor. It's so funny when you're vintage shopping and you find something from your past. I had this exact plate for so long hanging in my kitchen, I think. This booth is beautiful. The Gilded Salamander is the name of it. Look at this little secretary desk. Chinoiserie. So many beautiful Asian pieces. Figurine sculpture, 3D and 2D art, chairs. So many cool pieces. Makes you wonder where the people go to find all these incredible things. Oh my gosh, look at these books.
Don't anybody take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on it.
Look at these little decanters for your bar. So pretty. So I'm looking for gold frames, not necessarily gold framed mirrors, but look how beautiful this one is, you guys. It's such a cool size. It's kind of small. $79, which is such a great deal. This booth has so many beautiful wood modern pieces. Look at this. Big credenza dresser. So pretty. $800. There's a matching little side piece, maybe side of the bed. Pretty landscape painting. I love the picture frame. Look at the bar cart. Oh my gosh, that is really special. Ooh, this has to have more to it. This had to be some sort of electrical something. Is this tiny stove? The blue's a lot, but aren't the chairs darling? They'd be fun to reupholster. I'm loving this little still life and landscape. Look how cute. How much is that one? This one's $65. This is $95. So cute. Look how cute those two are. I was perusing all this glassware. A lot of cool options. Look how neat these are. Oh my gosh, look at these. Old coins. These are pretty cool too. Look at this tiny little gilt frame. I found a teeny tiny one at only $16. It's a little print. We could always replace the picture, but that is a cute little frame. Oh, and I love all these beautiful, look at that vintage French tureen. Oh, these are so pretty. This little pink space always has some cute things in it. Little dressing table. It's really pretty. More vanities. Look at this. That's a fun one. Definitely don't have space for a vanity that large. Can you imagine? Like, who has space for a vanity this large? I guess people with larger houses. Is it wrong that I want to get this croquet set? Look how cute it is. That will be so fun for backyard barbecues. There's some really cool mid-century wall units here. These wood wall units with shelves, drawers, even a desk. Really pretty. I've seen several here if you're looking for something like that. Bowl of marble fruit. Marble egg. Oh, cute. Look how pretty this one is. Italian egg. Another beautiful mid-century wall unit. Look at the wood grain. This piece is amazing. It's got little glass doors, shelves, the whole track system, locking cabinets, sliding doors, opening doors. I mean, it's just so pretty. And the wood grain, look how pretty that is. This is so similar to the set that I just got. This little marble horse head bookends. So pretty. There's like bigger ones too. I may have fallen in love with this little French library chair. It is so darling. Look at the carvings. The fabric obviously needs cleaned, but it's actually quite good condition. It's got this great texture. think it would be so cute in so many areas of our home. Unfortunately, it's almost $700 and not quite what we're looking for today, but I'm gonna keep an eye out for something like this. I love the wing back. It's so cute. Just when I thought I had only found one tiny picture frame, I found this booth, guys. Was fun, although a little bit overwhelming. I feel like that place is just a bit overwhelming. It's so huge and there's so many vendors. They are in the process of moving a different location here, Epic Antique, if you're in the area. It's just been kind of a lot to go through, but it's also exciting because there's going to be a lot of new stuff here. I did find one cute little gilded frame. It's very French. I love it. It's tiny, it's darling. What I really need to do is pause on searching for frames, pull together all the ones that I have at home, figure out what I want to do with them, how I need to repair them, paint them, all the things. What art will go in them? Am I creating art to go in them? Yay. And then that will be like a whole project. All these frames are going to come together either in our hallway, which I'm considering making into like a little art gallery hallway, or the other option is in the dining room. There's this main wall in the dining room that for a long time I've thought this would be a really cool place for something like this, a collection of beautiful gilded frames and beautiful art pieces. That might be the route.
Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
Beautiful day.
Not blue.
I think it's time to go home, get back to work on the cabinet project, play with some puppies, and pull all these frames together and see if we can present them into, as a whole story.